What is up? Oh yeah, the big 200. Thanks for the big 200 streak. What's going on? I'm feeling better, but I sound worse. I have stuffy nose, runny nose. But we're gonna get some practice in regardless. We gotta tighten up on some Mario Brothers. A little bit of each game, probably, as much as I can. Mario 64 will still have to wait until I get the Everdrive. I thought about trying to play that emulation, but I'm not even sure what emulator is even allowed, and I'd have to set up my controller, which isn't going to be that great. So I decided against it. Thanks for the good luck. I appreciate you coming to hang out. Absolutely. Super Mario Brothers. Best time is 5:39. Some of best is 5:25. And that's mostly because of World 8, I presume. 3 probably. Right. Oh, accident die there. I should jump up top. That's what I pretty much have. That second half. Tried a different grip. Really? Oh, I hit the thing. I try to get a save state before that. Oh, that's right at the tree. Technically faster. Hold on a second. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah. Uh, I'm pretty sure you can make that jump. Yeah, you can. Like, that's ideal, but like, that's not guaranteed. This is the one. So when it's at the bottom, it's the hardest. Keep jumping too soon. How'd I miss? All right. Or forget. Exit out of here. Restart it up. All right. And my nose is really bothering me today. This area here I need to learn as well. I always hit that beetle though. Oh. Try that again. Alright. I have a save state from here. This section's difficult. I've never been able to figure this out. Warm up on this stage a little bit, and then we'll try to do some runs. Have to blow my nose because it's like super stuffy and running. Really. My target time is around 5 minutes 15 seconds. But reasonably under 5.5 minutes. That's what I'm shooting for. Like I'm not doing stuff like that during my run because it's too risky. Though it is the first game in the series, so it might not matter much. I could do it. How am I feeling? It's funny, like I'm feeling better in some ways and worse in others. So now, like, I have like stuffy nose and runny nose at the same time. I got sunburnt a little bit, so that sucks. Um, I'm feeling better, but kind of feeling worse at the same time. The fair was amazing. The fair was awesome. It was hot. I got a little bit of sunburn. It's not just the camera. I'm actually this red. No, no, it was great. It was a good time. I was surprised I survived. I was like 4, 5, 6 hours of walking around, being as sick as I was. Yeah, I'm gonna use the shell. I think with all the safeties that I know about in this game, I should still be able to get 515. Um, there's a couple sections that I could probably do a little better, just on average. And a deathless run obviously would probably, cause my 530 and 540, I think are. I have a death or so. One or two deaths in it. Probably on 8-3, I would assume. Also, I would need to have a good 4-2. Like, I can do that kind of, but it's not really. If I stop and turn around, it's guaranteed. Say 4-2? I meant 1-2. Or do I mean 4-2? No, I think I mean 4-2. My head isn't too sharp right now, but sick for like a week. And that too. So this happens to me like a lot. And I'm aiming for that step and I miss it. All those little things add up, but like generally it still should be, if I don't die, it would be under 5.5 minutes. So this is probably the game I need to like just be consistent at, more than I'm worried about a specific target time, but under 5.5 should be reasonable. And since I'm doing the challenge, if I don't get a good Mario, then I just start over. It's not a big deal. Supposedly, yeah, you can get up there all in one shot. Like this. Oh, maybe not. Think of something else. Do the full jump? Yeah, I should try that. Good old 8-1. 8-1, I do like all the slow stuff to start off with. That, over, go, jump. The ultra safety is to do this. I think I'll just do that. I think that's what I did on my PB from like 5 years ago. This same here. That. Fine. Right here. I could probably jump over that actually. If I did, I probably would have got a 293 anyway. 8-3 is the one that's hit or miss for me. This one I'm getting a lot better at. I got, oops, that wasn't a good jump. Got some somewhat safe straps. Take the pipe. Pretty good. And I just gotta deal with this part here. Big jump, little jump. Safety, jump, go over it. Pretty solid. I mean, I could do these stages faster, but like I said, what am I gonna like have 100 resets just to try to get a decent run in? And then I still have more obnoxiously difficult games to worry about. Now we got the easy one. Good. Yay. I don't know which one's harder, this or, well, clearly 8-4 in Lost Levels is harder than that, but it's still obnoxious. Obviously not worried about wall jump there. Is that enough? It is. The Koopa Shell, yeah, that I'm aware of. Oh. I don't like this stage. Yeah, I'll get rid of 2 of them at least, right? Right. I forget his hitbox goes all the way to his nose. That's just a silly mistake. Yeah, I know about it. I'm just not good at it. I just gotta practice it. I just felt like doing that. I knew I was gonna get through. But still, there I would just wait and go underneath him. Oh yeah, so you were saying full jump at the bottom steps. Let me try that. I don't like any of those saves. Maybe it's better. Oh, you don't lose time for not hitting the top? No. Yeah, that's not too bad going for the 5th one. Try that again. Otherwise, I usually do that. Oops, I don't drop down, but I usually go for the 4th step. But I actually don't mind. Even that was kind of not bad. Got on the bunch as well. Alright. Alright. I forgot to bring down a cup, so I'm drinking out of a giant thing of ginger ale. It's only for me, so. It's good. That's good stuff. Yeah, I don't mind the long jump. That actually worked out pretty good. Because the first jump, because I'm good at following up a jump with a jump, but sometimes that first jump, especially when it's sort of halfway between, so it's not a short jump, it's not a full jump, it's kind of in between. Sometimes I do mess that up, so it makes sense to try to eliminate that as much as possible. Because what happens is if I do hit the stairs, there's like a 99% chance I'm gonna get a 3 or 6, or I think a 3 on that stage. Then I'm gonna get the fireworks, and then I'm gonna lose even more time. So that's super obnoxious. Super Mario Bros. All right, we're gonna give it a shot. Man, I really wish I could breathe. I had to blow my nose off stream. He wants to hear that nonsense. Okay. All right. Go. What happened there? Wire panel. My 2J time is terrible. I only beat the game for the first time on the NES. I think it was like 15 minutes. So what I ended up doing with that is because first off, World 8 is absolutely miserable. I did what I ended up doing is just snagging like 30 lives in the very beginning, just so I didn't have to. So if I died a few times, it's inevitable. I could continue on, which I think I'm still going to do. When I had to learn the first, like I had a goal where I had to beat all the warpless till 5, and I used to use the lives to get me through. So, which I think I will still do. I won't probably do 40 lives. At some point, maybe I'll do 5 or 10 lives. Whatever I feel like I need to get me through. Usually it's the last world that I need. But yeah, my first time was like 15 minutes or something like that. So not great, but it was a start. And I actually got to complete the goals, which was nice. Very tough game. Hour 20. Yeah, I've never even touched Mario 64 as a speed run, so that's gonna be pretty interesting. Yeah, that was dumb. There we go. Yeah, I did my first speed run of that the other night. Just like, you know, a playthrough of it. It wasn't like crazy strats or anything, but for now I'm just beating all the goals, beating the games. And then from there I'll work on what I need to work on. Oh no. That's dumb. Probably because I'm yakking it up, but I still need to warm up. We're not gonna do wrong warp. I could do wrong warp, but I'm just not very consistent at it. It's the second part of it. Oh, that jump is gonna help me there too. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, we'll do the cheese strat. Oh, I messed it up. It's okay. Orb route? Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I know there's a tutorial for it. Oh. No. Ah. Idiot. I'm not actually convinced that there's something wrong with the A button on this controller that I have. I meant to clean it out. It's not as responsive as I would like it to be. But I don't really have the time to mess around with this one. It's like certain times, like if I'm doing a long press, the A button works really great. But if I do it really fast, it doesn't always register. It could, for all I know, it could be like one of the rubber underneath could be breaking apart, or it just might just need to be cleaned. I mean, it works good otherwise, but there are times where it's not very consistent, and I would like to blame the controller than myself. But no, this one for sure, because I have another controller that feels a little bit better, but I accidentally it's an old controller, but it's an old controller, but like the sides are scuffed. Like it fell on the ground and it's all scuffed up, so it actually hurts to hold it on the edge. It's like I could like smooth it out over there, but it's always something. Oh, I'll do that. It's cancel. And see what we need here. Not with it right now. Yeah, I have like 3 or 4 controllers. So, I mean, if I get really desperate, I don't know if I really want to do it yet, but I could reuse the stuff inside my Nintendo Classic controller. But I only have one of those, I think. So I don't really want to ruin that, you know what I mean? Like I like the controller. But you can use the insides of those and they're supposedly pretty good. But I can also clean it up. It's just partial laziness and also timing. Ugh. This was happening to me in 2J last time I was playing, where if I'm holding down right, one thing, and I'm just like talking because I'm trying to think this through. One thing I would like to do, I don't know if it's going to introduce any input lag, but people have readers for their Nintendo controller where it'll show their display, and I would sometimes like to know the display. Like when I use an emulator, I'll always have the display up so I could see like, oh damn, the reason why I didn't crouch because I was holding right and I thought I was crouching, but actually I was still holding right. Sometimes because that was also happening. That was also happening last night when I was playing. Not going down pipes, and I've been using the same controller for like a year, and I really haven't been having too many issues with it. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go. I think that was me. No excuses there. All right, that's obnoxious. Power-ups. 0, 1 is big. 2, 3. I don't know what that means. Oh, right. We don't want that. I just want to see, like, why am I ducking? Where's the camera? Holding down and right. Look at that. I mean, it's hard to tell. Like, I don't know why I'm showing you. I definitely got a situation. Okay, how about that? If I could show you, I'm holding down and I'm standing up. This controller is not good. It's really loose in there too, honestly. I can load an input viewer. Yeah. See, I knew something was up, so I'm like, dude, I keep missing these pipes, and I swear I was, like, not that, like, a couple days ago, I was solid. That pretty much explains it right there. I'm holding the down button, I'm not getting the button. The other one should be kind of close by. I know I have like 3 of these things. Give me a second. One in here. Oh, there's one. They're brothers. Oh, here it is. No, is this the one I just grabbed, literally? Or is this, no, this is the jacked up one. No, it feels like... I literally think I just put that controller there. Oh no, it's right there in front of me. Okay, so this is my other controller. How the hell can I speedrun Mario Brothers with a Nintendo controller that don't let me press down? We'll go in here and try that again. Power up 1 is fine. Maybe this is better. This controller doesn't feel that bad, honestly. I'll try some jumping. Alright, well, I guess we're using this controller. Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as actually I thought it was. Yeah, this top corner, it fell on the concrete and it's like scraped. I could like sand it down or something, probably be alright. Dragon Warrior 3, wrong game. Let's see if that makes a difference. What? This one does kind of have the same problem, so I'm a little worried. It has a little bit, but I think it's still better. Because if I was holding down and I was rocking it back and forth, and if I hold down and a little bit to the right, the down input doesn't register. So yeah, I just need to clean this shit too. Oops. Fine. Also probably helps if I let go of buttons too. These splits are all over the place, but it's fine. I'm just trying to figure out if this controller is going to be good enough. I think it's going to be fine. That's not the controller's fault. That was my fault. Okay. Now, maybe. I'll look into getting some new rubber replacements. Alright. When I do that, I'm thinking. I'm not like frustrated. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong today, last night, that I haven't been doing wrong for the past 2 weeks? That's what I'm telling myself. Like, am I doing something different? Do I not know how to play Super Mario Brothers? I think what I need to do is let go of everything and just sit down. I think that might help. Yeah, that might help if I just let go of all the buttons and do that. We'll see if that's ticking or not. This timer wasn't even going. Good. I won't lose any airspeed? Okay, that's good. I get it. Having some difficulties. It could be me. You know, it's weird. Like, sometimes it reminds me of golf and real life. The more I play something, the more I don't realize, like, I'm doing something different and wrong. You know, you're hitting straight for 2 years, and next thing you know, you got a slice in your head, and you're like, where did this come from, and how do I fix it? Oh. It's just dumb, but that's fine. Least of my concerns, honestly. don't jump. That's not good. I think the A button is definitely better on this controller. But I think it is better that I'm using this. Then I'll just take it apart and clean it up tonight. It's not a big deal. Hopefully. I gotta stop jumping down here because if I end up messing stuff up. Get in there, buddy. Probably could have been a little better. Little slow down there, but not a big deal. Oh my goodness. Ah, that sucks. Still in it. Oh, we got the 6, really? Yeah, I hit too many things on the way over. Alright. No bottom. Good. And middle. Oh, seriously? That sucks. Oh, that's a shame. What? Get the 1. I think it doesn't matter if you get the 1, really. Boo. Oh, come on, dude. Do I have enough lives? I don't, of course. But I only died twice. Oh no, I died in, I died somewhere. Yeah. That probably would have been like a 5:45 or something, maybe, if I would have had a good 8-4. Perhaps, perchance to dream. Alright. That felt better though. It felt better than the other controller, so I think this controller, like maybe still clean the other one, take a look at this one, clean this one, and then swap the case, because the other case is a little bit nicer. Not as scuffed. Alright, so basically all my time to gain, I think, is just I'm not sure what stages is my time to gain, probably 8-3 and 8-4, possibly. I never get 380. Even if I do, it doesn't really make a difference. It's fun to get it, but I rarely ever do. No, it's insignificant. Womp, 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 womp. Same but different. Fender for life. Is that like Fender guitar? I got a Fender somewhere. -1. Weird. The whole time that was happening, I'm like, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Why did I do that? Which time did we lose? This is not ideal, but it's fine. I let go of the B button. That's okay. 15 seconds I lost when I died, man. Alright. Not always gonna die there. I did not mean to do that. No. A little better. Of course. Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Doo. Ba-ba-ba-bum. That was a good section. Oh no, I screwed that up. Okay, we saved it. Barely. Oh my god. Hanging on for dear life. Like that one. Man, I let go of the jump button, but not early enough. this stage is like impossible. Well, it's not impossible, but it's I rarely ever get through this stage. Oh, without dying. And then I just did it twice. Now we ran out of lives. Ooh, we didn't even make the 8-4. We have a couple gold sections though, by probably a second or two. Damn, man. Rough. Cap. Shocked to see 3,000 views already. Let's try again. Let's get the 8 without dying would be nice. Ring 0. Pretty good so far. You just can't die though. See what happens. I thought I was gonna hit that Goomba. I'm actually glad I stalled at that pipe because if I was a little bit faster, I would have got the fireworks anyway. Alright. Good. There we go. Get in there. Alright. I was just thinking like, man, I'm not nervous at all. But now I'm on pace. I'm starting to get the heart rate up a little bit. In this stage though, oh man. Come on. it! And I was trying to jump there too. That's just can't do this. Oh no! I can't react fast enough to know that's on the bottom. Yeah, that's a shame. Wow, double shot, huh? Whoa. Couldn't avoid the fireworks. I just wanted to get out of that stage. We already lost freaking 30 seconds of time anyway. Plus fireworks. So good. Get up there. Oh no! I hit the pipe on the way out? Ah. That's alright, it wasn't gonna be a good time anyway. It would have been minus... I probably would have just hit the thing now, so it would have been 15 seconds. 15 seconds on that. Oh look, the time is still going too, so I must have died originally. 45. That probably would have been under 5:30, I think. But I screwed up and I died and I didn't even finish it. It was a good attempt though. How often do I stream? Every single night for the past 3 years. Same time. 7-ish to 9, 10-ish p.m. Eastern time. The only times I don't stream is because I got too busy and it's just not enough time left in the night. But I'm here every single night. In 2 weeks, well, so there's this weekend coming up, and then the following Saturday, there's this thing called the Big 20, where it's a 5-week practice, 20 NES games, 20 NES goals. If you're familiar with that, it's a speedrunning community thing. I'll be doing that, but until then, I'm going to be doing this MariHour thing and then kicking back and forth in between. So I'm not just like, I just don't play like one game. I do like lots of different games. I usually stick to the older stuff, but I got an Everdrive coming in the mail, and when I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, that was my goal. We're going to beat every Nintendo 64 game casually. We're not going to speed run them. We're gonna play through them all. That was the plan. That's that. But yeah, for now, doing this fine challenge. It's thundering and lightning, and yeah, I mean, yeah, the storm's been coming and going today. I had to drive home in a storm today. So yeah, if you get bored, this is the place to be, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern time. Come hang out, come talk to me. Give me words of encouragement or make fun of me, I don't care. Just come view, come hang. And yeah, I'm all about the older games. I do a mixture of console and emulator, depending on if I'm practicing. Or what I got Everdrive wise. You said you've done, no, actually the other guy. So this is Fender. The other guy, TGM, sounds like he's done the MariHour challenge before. So the idea is it's 6 Super Mario Brothers games. So it's Mario 1, Lost Levels, Mario 2 USA, you know, the one where you throw vegetables. There's Mario 3, Super Mario World, and Mario 64. It's 6 games, and the challenge is to beat them all consecutively, one by one, or in a row. Consecutive doesn't make any sense. In under an hour, and not many people in the world have done it. It's a very tough challenge, but hey, you don't know till you know, right? We have like right now, without my Super Mario Brothers time, my best times are an hour and 7 minutes. So it already takes me more than an hour to beat just 5 games. But some of them I've only like lost levels. I've only beat once ever on NES. So like it took me 15 minutes. So but I only have to beat it in like 10 to 12 minutes. So that's not that far off. Mario Brothers, I need to like at least a 5:15 or 5:30. I think a 5:30 will probably be fine. Anything under that will be good. Mario 2 and 3, I need to chop those times down by a lot. But I'm not really doing anything too crazy. I'm just trying to make sure I can beat the games. And when I'm ready to actually do the challenge, I have no no confidence I will be under an hour. But it would be cool to be able to do the challenge because you don't have to beat them all in an hour. That's just that's the gimmick of the challenge, right? Is Mario Hour. That's the gimmick of it. But you can, take forever and beat all the games. It's still submitted time. It's not really a big deal. But the extra star, the extra swag points is to be able to do it in under an hour because then you get your name on a leaderboard with like the best Mario players in the world. And I like to pretend that I'm cool when I'm not. So, but anyway, that's that. Um, it's still kind of early. I'm still alive. I've been sick for the week. So yeah, I'm pretty good up until what is it? 8-1, no 8-2, 8-2. I'm pretty good. I saw 8. It's really just 8-3. That's the one that's really been messing me up, and I think I died on one of the other levels, but it doesn't happen all the time. But I got this practice ROM called the Pelson ROM, and this has been around forever, and they're still kind of doing updates to it. It does keep your times. I didn't even check to see how loud this was. It's a little loud, isn't it? It does keep track of your times, but if you don't hit reset, it doesn't save the way that it works. Anyway, we're gonna can I do a save state from here? Then I could I can, but we want to do this. So that I could start it and have different variations. Oh no, not this stage. Oh, we'll do this stage anyway, but 8-3 is the one that I need to really practice. I get pretty good at this. More consistent. I think I've got it figured out, like, what my safe strats are going to be. Because I could do these stages a lot. I don't want to say a lot faster. I can do a lot of these stages faster, but it's super risky. So I pretty much have everything routed out the best that I can do. But if I make any mistakes, I don't know what the potential is. I don't know what my potential is going to be, so be good to know. Like that nonsense. Then you have these guys to deal with. Oh, that was an accident. I tried to jump there and it didn't happen. So that Alright, now I'm doing that too soon. Alright, so if I'm loading from the save state, I think it's always going to be the same. Yeah. Because it goes by rules and frames. This is going to be at the bottom. That looked like that was going to be 244. Probably wasn't going to be, huh? So then if we go to title. There we go. Got a different role. Yeah, sometimes that happens too. I'm never gonna know what rule I'm on. What if I don't have to make that jump? If I do that, is that consistent? I don't know. Some people like to hit the step. So what happens if you land with a number 3 in the time, you get fireworks. So you want to land with a 2 or a 4, or like basically an odd number or an even number, I should say. So you don't want to get fireworks. So you have to lose a second, essentially. Alright, so what's the sweet spot? Oh, don't do that. Okay, that's kind of nice. I'm not sure if there's some rules where a bullet bill can come out and get me. Yeah, see, I was too slow. Not too slow. I was too fast, technically, and I got fireworks. I need to learn the setup for this too, because I'm super, like, not good at this area. Those sections, a little rough. Whoop. I do that differently every single time. I never really practiced that one. Let me get a fresh drink. I'm gonna come back, and then I guess we're gonna try to run it back and see if we can get a clean run. I mean, that's really all I need is a clean run. Um, and I have to decide like what my reset will be. Like if it's 540, 545, I'll probably just keep going on to the next game if I were to do the actual challenge. I don't know if that would be enough to reset because of what like you can waste 30 seconds in Super Mario 64. Like, am I really gonna like prevent myself from even trying? I'm hoping. Well, for sure, I think next week at very minimum, we're probably going to start doing consecutive runs of games. Not worried about my times, obviously, but just getting completions in. So the style that I usually do with these challenges, you'll be seeing a lot of that with the Big 20. Is that I practice a game, I learn minimal strats, I learn safe strats, I beat the goal or the game, whatever it is, and then I'll move on to another game and I'll come back to it. And then eventually I practice playing games consecutively. And this is basically the same format I would do in a Big 20. So it's kind of what you can expect down the road for all that. I hit start for some reason. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. 8:39. I need to write down a time. 39. Uh, I always let go of B. No. Always let go B, man, around it. Damn it. We'll practice that. I do it. Ooh, I saved. That was scary. Yeah, I knew it. When I made that jump, it was like my eyes were glazed over. I'm like, oh no, that's not the section that I thought it was. We're just gonna go for completion anyway. Recovering. Fine. Gold. You idiot. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh wait. Yeah, we're... That short jump was not intentional. That was like a nervous little button hit. Ah, I shouldn't have been reading comments. Yeah, I've never even tried the bullet bill flagpole glitch. Maybe one day I'll try it just for... No. Should learn when to shut up. Not blaming you for that. That's my own fault. But yeah, it's a super hard kind of setup. Everything kind of has to go perfectly for the bullet bill glitch. One of these days I'll try it though, just to see if I can do it. There's a lot of things I could do in this game that I just don't bother because it's like a 1 out of 10 chance that I'll actually get it. So what's the point? If I was only grinding this game and no other game and I didn't care about anything, I would probably just learn all the hardest stuff. I just hope I got everything correctly. In this case, I'm practicing a very specific safe strat in each of the stages, or most of the stages, I should say. But I haven't been able to get through, man. I keep messing things up. We're getting better, though. With repetition. Get it. Yeah. Still having a problem with that. I feel like if I let go of all the buttons, it seems to work a little better. I gotta clean my controllers, too. They have not been very nice to me. What is going on here? Did you see that? You see where my thumb is? Oh man. Hold it straight down. I promise I was hitting straight down. That's why I need an input displayer. Gotta look into that. I've been wanting to get one of those anyway because I think it's pretty cool and super helpful for when I'm looking at my live stream and whatnot. And I also see my internet also is lagging just like the controllers now. Pokemon Red, oh man. 500 hours, whew. You know, I've never beat a single Pokemon. I did try to beat Pokemon Yellow though. Because I own it on like the DS or something, like 3DS. I have like the download version. I mean, I can emulate it too, and I got an analog pocket and all that stuff. But I've never actually played through a Pokemon game. I think I got pretty far playing Yellow, but I give up after a certain point. What the hell's going on here? Am I not hitting it early enough? Okay. That's way too many times for that to happen for me to not have to practice this. What is going on? It's so annoying. Work through the Palsy? No, do the Palsy. I honestly think my controllers are just in a bad situation. Because I'm using I'm using a different controller, but the other controller was doing the same thing too. I think I know what the problem is. Maybe. Okay, so why is it working now? Oh, okay. Like, I literally can't mess it up now. No matter what I do. Let me try holding all the buttons down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I think I'm just starting to realize that I'm holding the buttons for too long. I should land on the pipe, let go, and then tap down. And then, because sometimes I'm just kind of like fat thumbing everything and just smashing everything like I'm freaking trying to break the controller. And I think that's what's happening, is it's interfering with his ability to go down the pipe. I hope. And then I'll do the run now, and I'll go right off the freaking thing. But the one time before, I think I was holding down, maybe before I was landing. Oh, you know what? I might have been doing that. Holding down before I landed, and it might not work that way, too. Let me test that theory out. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, I guess not. Alright, what I'm gonna do is now I'm holding down and right. What if I hold back and down? Down and left, I should say. Didn't work there. Yeah, didn't work there. Okay. I'm just gonna try to be better about pressing down while I'm on the pipe, not try to do something stupid like hit any buttons. Maybe that'll sort it out. Okay. Because the A button is working pretty good. I haven't had too many issues with the A button on this controller since I switched. So. Oh, but you're saying hold right until you hit the pipe. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, let go. But I'm letting go before I hit the pipe and then tapping down as I'm on the pipe. And it seems to be a little bit better. Ah, give it a shot. The stupid thing to have trouble with now. 0.1. My foot's got lag from my foot pedal. Oh. Losing a half a second, point, whatever, even 1 second, it ain't no big deal. Not really what I'm worried about. That was a late split, too. That was better. Alright. This is where it starts. Kinda messed me up there for a second when I saw the piranha plant. Ah. If that happens, I can still save it. It's not a big deal. Woo! Did all that without holding right. That's kind of scary. Yeah, you tried to get me, didn't you? Nice. Well, swervy, swervy. Get in there. There we go. 529. So the strat that I have that I'm using to get this far, because I didn't really mess up anywhere, it's a 5.5 minute time. And I think I'm okay with that for now. Because chances are, it's not even like 15 seconds. What's that even mean in an hour run? It's literally nothing. I can gain 15 seconds by just swapping games faster. It'd be easier than. But we take 5:29.75. That's technically, I think that's an all-time PB for myself. I did get a 5:30, but I don't remember what the exact time was. It might have been above a 5:30. But hey, if that doesn't deserve a like and a comment, I don't know what will. 4,200 views on my vertical stream. All right, so that's cool. This is what I like to see. That wasn't really even that hard. I wasn't even that nervous, which is also very important because there's nothing like. I mean, there was a point in me like, okay, do not mess up the jump in 8-1 or in 8-4 at the beginning of the dungeon. But once I did that jump, I was good, even though it was a slow jump. I probably lost like a second because of it. So. Yeah. I have a timesheet somewhere. Bros. It's a 9-second. Technically, it's a 10-second PB for the season. I guess you want to call it. Yeah, 0.75 is gonna actually make it a 5:30, but that's cool. Yeah. Thank you, Mario. Your quest is over. Yeah, I wish it was over. It is not over. My summer best is a 5:23, but that's because some of the stages I did the faster versions. So, like, I think I got Wrong Warp in there for one of the stages. I think my 8-4 is as fast as it's ever going to be. So we're cool there. My 8-1 could be a lot faster if I want it to be, but I don't know if it's even worth the effort it takes to do that. All right, we got time for something a little extra. What's up, Pierce? I'm pretty good. We just did a 5:29. We got a PB in Super Mario Brothers. Not bad for only practicing for a couple of days. All right. So, what do I even feel like I want to do a quick run through? What is today? Thursday? I mean, we can attempt a Lost Levels just for fun. Lost Levels is, I think, Lost levels in Mario 64 are gonna be so hard. They're gonna be so hard. I've already done completions all the other games. I haven't done the speed run for Super Mario 64, but man, Lost Levels, freaking monster game. Mars 2J. I've only beat this game once as on the NES, and it took me a long time. And we got a lot of lives in the first stage, so I'm definitely gonna pick up. I think I'm gonna have to like limit myself to at least 10 because if I'm dying like 30 times, I'm gonna want to reset anyway. But if I have 10 lives, then I can lose a couple here and there because sometimes it's not even a big deal when you lose a life in this game. But it is a big deal if you run out of lives. You do have unlimited continues, but it takes you back to the first level of the world, which is unideal. All right, let's see if I remember how to play this game. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 19, 20. We're doing all kinds of crazy strats, safe strats as much as possible. This game is so hard. I don't even remember how to play this game. I'm dead. I gotta stop winging it. I practice this stage to do it a very particular way. Whoa! Wasn't expecting that. I've never died on this stage like that and started halfway through. Fine, just keep going. I died a lot on my first run, so I'm not even concerned about the time. We're looking at for just completion. That's all I care about. One. Well, that actually might be okay. Fine. Oh. Make it? We got it. This game is stressful, man. Oh! That was scary. Yep. My summer best is gonna go way down if I continue on this pace. Swap the discount. Alright, this stage. Turtles, turtles, turtles. Alright. Yeah, this stage. So much. He didn't jump! Because I took too long, man. I hate this stage. This stage sucks. This is like the hardest stage for me for some reason. It's so hard. Yeah, and then that happens, man. Dude, I just probably spent at least like 2 hours just practicing this stage, and I still don't know how to get through this one in one piece. Whoa! Alright, we made it. I didn't mean to go up top, but it actually worked out. Oh, man. What is this stage? Alright. No. Yeah, I should have just died. We have lots of lives, so. Oh, the spring, man. The spring. Look, we're losing time already because I beat this on my first try, my first run. Get out of here fast, though. Right, because that sometimes a turtle comes out, depending on how you do the first part. All right, there. -1, I think, is the hardest, but this one wasn't being too kind either. A-3. Oh, this one, okay. Oh, I forgot. My fault. My fault. Oh. Alright, big jump. Well, I'll get up there. Okay. Yeah. Ah! Right. Go! Or blooper. I freaking hate that spot, man. I thought I held it long enough. Clearly didn't. Come on, man. I hate that. That's so dumb. You get stuck on the wall. Not great. There goes solid PB. Great. Wild. Great. Wow. Wow, wow. Dude, what are you doing? I should have risked it, but I didn't think I was gonna get it, man. Damn it. Sucks. Ah, man, there goes the PB, but I lost 3.5 minutes. That's crazy. This game's so rough, man. 3.5 minutes down the drain. Crazy. Oh my goodness. Down button again. Oh. In all fairness, I just went into this game cold, so the fact that I even made it this far is, I guess, kind of impressive. Damn. Now I can't beat the game. Now I'm scared. Man, I thought we were good. I thought we were okay. No. Again, like holding down and not be able to go down the pipes. Super annoying. I'm doing that correctly. I have to be. Why? Okay, we're gonna have to stop. This sucks. I tried, man. Dude, look at my sum of best times is a 10:55, but I just couldn't handle it. 8-4. Couldn't handle it. Let's do a few minutes of practice on that, and then tomorrow night we'll. It was not bad. It was considering, but you know, it's like when you're on pace to break your best time by 4 minutes, you kind of want to succeed. That's we know what we're at though, at least. Scenario. I don't understand how to use that. Okay, so what was that? 8-4. Very specific areas too, like this beginning part. Know how to do that pretty good. We wait here, run. Sketchy. This swimming part, I don't need to practice. I don't know why, but I'm there. Whoop. I probably could do this faster, but I'm not really worried about it. Now, I think that this guy actually can't hit you. You're here. Just gotta watch out for the fire flower. This dumb section. Yeah, see? Alright, I think I know what my problem is. I think I know the timing now. I'll do that. That's done. Wait, first off, can I get to the top from here? I can. Okay. Can we make that jump? We can. Slow. This section too, very, very annoying. But I think I understand this a little bit better now. Probably don't need to even go left there. What are we doing? Let's not do that. Okay, the second, go up. On the way down, then hold left. Like at the apex of your jump. Go under the turtle, wait. Jump. Let's try something like that. My visual cue sucks. And if we don't, any speed. Trying to find a safe strap for this. Everything I have is not great. Now I'm looking like everywhere else. I mean, what if we just like stopped at the edge, came back, and then forward? No. Does this make a difference? See the stop? Stop. Just before the edge? No. I'll do. No. What are you doing that for? There's gotta be a better way. It just... Like, can I even make that jump? Oh my god. What's the clean way to do this? I have no idea. Usually I slide for like 3 blocks. Almost to a stop. Yeah, like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that's probably... Okay, that's probably fair. If he's going back, I don't think you can, like... Yeah, you can go through him, but it's like, good luck. Risky. Not really worth it. You have to go through him, too. Pieces paved, with kingdom saved. Marat and Mario, our only hero. This ends your trip of a long friendship. Alright, so we're probably gonna end the stream in a minute. I want to take a moment and thank anybody who's still hanging around who just recently subscribed. I appreciate the support. Working my way to 1,000 subscribers. If you've not seen the little scrolly thing over the top, once I hit 1,000 YouTube subscribers, we're going to be starting a series where I beat every Nintendo 64 game. And the second game, we already done Mario 64, 120 stars. The second game is going to be Ocarina of Time. We're going to beat that game. I've only beat it once when I was a kid, in 97, 98, whenever that game came out. Where we'll be starting that series. If the only caveat to the series is that not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, I'll be entering and practicing for a race called Big 20. It's twice a year. I usually do it. Sometimes I don't. Um, Depending on if the list is too much, I'll be practicing that and competing against the best speed racers in the world. Um, they will be beating me soundly, but I will be trying to compete with them, and it's fun. It's just a community effort thing that we do on Twitch, and called Big 20. Pretty cool race. 20 NES games, 20 goals. Super challenging, super tough. We never know what the games are until they release them. We'll be doing that, and if for some reason I end up backing out, and I have 1,000 subscribers while I'm practicing, and I back out, we'll go straight into the complete N64 series, and then mixing in Super Mario Brothers, MariHour practice. So I'm kind of multitasking a little bit, but I'm just trying to keep it fresh, keep good things, going, the content decent. Hopefully, I get more subscribers and more people enjoy the stuff and come back. I'm here every single night, unless I'm sick, and I'm always sick. It seems like I probably shouldn't have streamed tonight, but I enjoy it. So anyway, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Feel free to like the videos, um, or not. Hey, either way, I'm still here. I've streamed to zero viewers for a month straight before. Ain't no big deal. Anyway, I just pretend you guys are there watching.